Good morning, Year 3. It's Mrs. Stevenson. Thursday, the 28th of January 2021, and the lesson is Maths. Our starter today is to practice the 4 times table. So you can choose how you do that. If you want to record yourself saying it or write it down and send a photo in, or you could draw it like the pictures I showed you yesterday and send them in. So pause the video while you practice the times table. And then let's get started for today. Okay, so in your exercise books, if you could write the short date and the learning objective. So it's the 28th of the 1st, 21, and our learning objective is converting pounds and pence. So pause the video while you write that. Okay, so if you're ready, let's move on and do today's lesson. So we've got another thinking question. We've got another picture here of Sophia and Lee. So here, let's move this so we can see better. Okay, so Sophia and Lee, let's go back and see. They've got a machine here where they're paying money into a machine. And we're going to see how much Sophia's paying into the machine, okay? So here's the picture of her purse. And we need to remember that in £1 there's 100 pence, okay? So what we're going to do is Sophia's got lots of smaller pence piece coins, if that's what you call them. She's got smaller coins. And we're going to add them together and see how much money she's got. Okay, so first I put the coins that make £1 together first, and then I counted the coins that were left over. So there's a few different ways you can make £1, but this is how I've done it. I've had a look at these coins here, and 2 50 pence makes £1, and then she had another 50 pence and a couple of 20s and a 10, and that makes £1, because 50 add 20 makes 70, add 20 makes 90, add 10 is 100, so that's £1. So she's got £2, and then the coins that were left in her purse added up together to make 61 pence. So the answer is here on the bottom on the left. Sophia puts £2 and 61 pence into the machine. Okay, here's another thinking question. Lee puts in £1 with some silver coins. They are all the same. What could he have put in? So these are all different answers of ways you can make £1 with silver coins. So 2 50p coins together, 50 add 50 makes 100. So that's one way of making £1. 10 10p coins, we're going to use our 10 times table here to check. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So yep, 100 pence equals £1. 10 10p coins makes £1. So another suggestion is 5 20p coins. So if we counted in 20s, which we don't learn counting in 20s at school, but 20 add 20 is 40, add 20 is 60, add another 20 is 80, add another 20 is 100. So 100 pence is £1. £1, sorry. So here we could use our 5 times tables to check if these 5p coins equal 100. So let's check. You can count along with me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Okay, so that is 20 5p coins makes £1. Okay, so those are different ways we could have solved that question. Let's see what's next. So if you can write in your exercise books the answers to these questions, but we're going to work it out together. So the question is, which ones of these sets makes up £1? Okay, so some of them do and some of them don't. If they do, please can you draw the sets of coins which make up £1? Okay, so have a look through. If it equals 100, which is £1, then I'd like you to draw that set in your book. Okay, so these sets didn't make 100, so I hope you didn't draw those ones in your books, but I hope you did draw two 50p coins and five 20p coins. Okay, so let's look at the next one. So in your exercise books, we're going to have a go at this question. Okay, Mr. Jones has got some coins for the bank. How many coins are in each bag? So don't forget that there are 100 pence in £1. So I'll help you through with the first one. So if we're working out how many 10p coins might be in this bag, what I would write is question number 1 for this bag. And I would say that 10 times 10 equals 100. So that's how we know how we make £1 with 10p coins. We know we need 10 10p coins to make £1. And then we need it to be £5. So what we're going to do is do 5 times 10, and that would equal 50. Okay, so we know that there would be 50 10p coins in this bag here. Okay, so if you can do the same for the others, and then we'll work through the answer together. So have a try. Don't worry if you find it tricky, because we'll work through it together in a minute. Okay, so pause the video here. Okay, how did we get on with that one? Let's look at the solutions together. So we did this one together, didn't we? We worked out that 10 times 10 equals 100. So we know that to make £1 we need 10 10p pieces. Then to make it £5, we're going to use 5 and times it by this number here. So 5 times 10 equals 50. So in this bag there are 50 10p coins. Okay, the second question was how many 20p coins were in this bag. Oops. If you've numbered your questions differently, then just make sure that you're following the same one as me. So 20p coins, I know that we need 5 20p coins to make 100. So 5 20p coins equals £1. Then we want it to equal £5. So 5 times this number here, 5 equals 25. So in this bag there are 25 20p coins. Then this bag here is 5p coins. So we know that we need 20 5p coins to make. So 20 times 5 is 100. So 25p coins equals £1. Then we're making it, the bag is £5 in total. So we're doing 5 times this number, 20, equals 100. There are 120p, oh sorry, there are 105p coins in this bag here. And this last bag here is full of 2p's, and we're going to make £1. So we need 50 times 2 equals 100. So 50 2p pieces equals £1. So we only want to make £1, so it's 1 times 50. 1 times 50 is 50. So in this bag there are 52p coins. Now, these questions here are quite tricky. So if you found that really hard, don't worry. If you've had a really good try, I'll be really impressed. If you want to, pause the video and just check if you got it right. If you didn't, maybe you could just work through it with the answers and write the correct answers in your book. So pause the video while you do that, and we'll move on to the next one. Okay. So now we're going to work independently. So let's have a look. Oh, sorry. So number 5, question number 5, how much money was in the box? So this is all the money that was in the box. Can you add it all up and work out how many pence there were in the box? And then the next part of the question is to say that that is the same as this in pounds and pence. Oh, sorry, it's gone on again. So for example, if there was 137 pence, we would know that 100 pence is £1. So we would put £1 and 37 pence. I don't think that's how much there is in there. I've just made a wild guess. So if I'm right, it's a complete coincidence. So first of all, add up how many pence it makes and then see if you can convert it into pounds and pence. So £100, 100 pence equals £1. So pause the video while you work that out. Okay, then question number 6. We've got A, B, C, and D. What I'd like you to do is add up how many pence there are here, or how many pounds there are, and see if you can work it out. Okay, so pause the video while you do that. Okay, question number 7. We're going to use these models to split these pence into pounds and pence to help us work out when we've got more than 100 pence, how we convert it into pounds and pence. So here there was 268 pence, and that makes £2. And how many pence in this box? And then can you do the same here? And for B and D, so A, B, C, and D. Okay, so have a look through your questions, check you've answered them all, and then take a clear photo and send it to Miss Mawson. There's an extension task after this bit if you'd like to do it. So keep watching if you want to see the extension. Okay, so here's the optional extension. Just pause the video while you work through them. Similar to the last question we've just done, we've got 350 pence. What does that equal in pounds and pence? Okay, so have a go, take a photo and email it to Miss Mawson and we'll have a look through. Well done. That was a tricky lesson. I'm sure you've done really well. I hope you've tried really hard. Well done, Year 3.